All right. It's a lot of light. It's very bright. I'm not going to wait. I don't think there's a reason to wait. Let's see if I can find. There it is. I found one. Nope, I didn't find it. Did I find it? These things are terrible. Big League. We're starting with Big League, then we're going to Topps Heritage Mini, then we're going to finish with Black. That's the order of what we're going to do today. I don't think we're going to have a break tomorrow since Ian's going to be at a show, and I am very lazy and don't want to work that hard. So I think that we probably will not, but we never know. I mean, you know, things could change. Miracles could happen, and, you know, those kind of things. Ah, are you kidding me with this? I do not like you. I do not like you, camera. I think you do this on purpose. Because you're mean. Because you're mean. Apply. Okay. 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 There. Mean camera. I'll put you over here. What's up, Bob? How's it going? Just me and you and Annette, Bob, hanging out, opening cards, playing with stuff. I imagine we're going to get an autograph or two out of Big League. That'll be good. Be nice to get 3 more autographs out of the mini, though. 2 would make me happy. So if we got 6 autos today, I'd be very happy. 6 autos would make me very happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Anything more than 6, I'd be very happy. So nothing going on Friday, Bob? This beautiful Friday in St. Louis. Are we raining? Is it supposed to rain? I think it's supposed to rain.
We look pretty clear so
I don't think I'm going to put... I don't think I'm going to sleeve all those. I think we're going to be a little bit more selective in our sleeving. What's up, Toby? Sal Frelick. What's going on with you? Anything fun and exciting? Matos. How much it costs to overnight seafood to St. Louis? Jason Dominguez. Is it expensive? Evan Carter. But it's not terribly expensive. I should call. My favorite Chinese restaurant is in Stockton, California. Tevin Williams, Dave Wong's, and Dave Wong's has really good food. And so I would like to Cowser, Yamamoto, De La Cruz. But it's expensive to get.
Have you done it overnight with dry ice?
Yeah, the dry ice part of it's, I imagine, is expensive.
I don't think the dry ice is expensive.
Let's take out Kierstead. I thought there was one more that I wanted to pull out. I want to pull out Otani. Hey, Song. Become a big leaguer. There you go. Somebody wants to become a big leaguer there. This is your opportunity. What's happening? Out, man. Carlos, the Korean. Corbin and Corbin. Adley Blue. Too many things going on at once. Like what? What's going on at once that's more important than being here with us? What could possibly be more important than that? Psst. There's my sound for the night. Psst. Helping a friend with a podcast. Psst. You can help me with a podcast. That's very selfish. How come you don't put me on your friend's podcast? I would be very funny on your friend's podcast. Tell your friend. Put me on his podcast. And hilarity will ensue. Hilarity. Kierstead. Don't you think so, Toby? Don't you think so, Bob? Don't you think so? If I get on a podcast, hilarity will ensue? I think so. Hey, Kyle Bradish. We got an autograph. I think it will be funny. Honestly, I would start my own podcast, but I don't have anything to talk about. What do I don't have anything except I make up Joey Bart stories all day long. That would get boring. I mean, not Joey Bart, the other guy. What's up, Brian? Who's the other guy? Pete Alonso. I just run around making up Pete Alonso stories. I thought my Pete Alonso story yesterday was very funny. Pete Alonso at Chernobyl. If you didn't like it, it's just because you're not funny. You do not have a funny bone. And old Bob is off playing hockey tonight. And he needs to work on that funny bone of his. What got blocked? Austin Riley Blue. I mean, what would we talk about all day on our podcast? I'd have to sit down and actually plan something out. I don't plan anything out. It's like 12:59, and I'm like, oh, geez, I better come up with a break. That's what I do. I mean, we know Bowman's coming, Junior Caminero. So, you know. What's your friend's podcast about? About anything interesting? Shohei. What's up, Brady? Brady, you want to start a podcast about popping eyeballs out of people's heads? Dominguez. Bryson, stop. Okay, there you go. There's our podcast. Techno music, which I know almost nothing. Really? That's neat. So, you know, you know, I would have a lot of dumb questions. That might be fun. I would have a lot of dumb questions. Wait a minute. He's a DJ and a composer? Make up your mind. So he uses DJ stuff, which is other people's music, and then he tries to write his own based on what? Other people's music? Or his own stuff? I don't know. I think you got to pick one of those two. I don't think it can be both. Xander Bogaerts. I bet you if we looked hard enough, because he does techno, we could find his beats and things in other people's music. I'm just saying. I mean, if every single song that he does sounds like Baby's Got Back, I mean, probably got a pretty good indication of what's going on there. Which, by the way, is Brady's favorite song. Just FYI.
I thought it was Grandma Girl.
No, it's Baby's Got Back. Every time he gets to the Baby's Got Back, and that's when he pops the eyeball out. It's kind of gross, actually. If you've seen the video, you don't want to watch it. But, you know. But then you want to watch it after you've seen it. See? Right there. Derek Jeter. Pop it out with the beat of the music. I mean, that's the only way to do it, right? Yamamoto. Who's a better pitcher, Yamamoto from Japan or the guy from the Cubs? Who's the guy from the Cubs? What's his name? Something Japanesey is what I'm guessing. He's like undefeated. Maybe, I don't know if he's undefeated or not. But he's like pitching really good. Do we have any Cubs fans in here? Bob, you're a Cardinal fan. You hate the Cubs. What's his name? No, not Senga. He's Mets. Who's the guy he's from the Cubs. He's got some weird name. Mason Wynn. Nobu or something. He is Japanese, but I'm saying the Cubs. Not Japanese from the Mets. Colton Cowser. Oh, Cowser's probably should come out. Yeah, that guy. Thank you, Ryan. Shota. On Mr. Baseball, the pitch that they were throwing Tom Selleck was called Shuto. I wonder if he was named after Shuto. Deep thoughts. Friday night deep thoughts. This weekend I will work on pricing for Bowman. We are not going anything big on Bowman. We're just not. I'm not going to do any full cases of jumbos, so if that's where you want to be is full case of jumbos, I understand completely. And we will miss you while you're buying into other people's brakes. But we will do some mixers of different things and try to keep it. I don't want it to get, I just don't think we're going to, hey, Tim Priester, out of 50. We just don't want to get crazy. I just don't want to get crazy with it. And I don't want to have any $5,000 brakes. And so we won't. But we'll have plenty. And then at the end of this month, after Bowman, is Bowman Megas, the Target ones, you know, that have the X-Fractor. Or they have X-Fractor? What do they have in there? Is it X? No, it's not X-Fractor. What is it? Maybe it is X-Fractor. I can't remember. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So it has those, and they will get. So what we will break those as well. Yeah, Mojos, whatever they are. Yeah, Mojos. That's it. And so we will have plenty of those to break, which will be good as well. In between, we'll have archives retired, so that'll be fun. Not a ton of archives retired, but honestly, we've never been a big, you know, that's not really been our thing really big, so we'll have a break or two of it, and then we'll move on. And then we will move on. Verlander Blue. You might want to start getting ready.
Pack up. You need to get all packed up. I'll worry about the brake.
That's what I'm going to do. Is that 2?
George Solar 2. I don't know how many do you have. 2. So probably 2 totes for that, and plus your other one for the Mason Wynn. I'm about to go chop potatoes for fry. What? What the hell? That is very selfish. That's a very selfish thing to do, Toby. I want homemade French fries and whatever thing, deep frying stuff.
Deep fried shrimp.
I like that stuff. How come you never make me any? Jeez. I never get anything. All right, so we did get 2 autos. Quinn Priester out of 50. Kyle Bradish. We only got blues, though. We only got blues. We didn't get any other color. Now we're moving on to 10 boxes of minis. Let's hope they're like they were yesterday. That was really a good box of minis yesterday. Case of minis yesterday. If it's anywhere close to that one, I'd be happy. I would be happy. J.P. Crawford. Brady Singer. Fitty. Brady Singer out of Fitty. Let's see if there's anything. It's our last 2 boxes of Topps Chrome Black. Curtis Mead. I think that says image variation, but let me look and tell you for sure. It says it's too little. What does that say? Wait, let me see. Can I hold it close? No, far away? No, close? I don't know. I think it says image. That's why I have old eyeballs. They don't work anymore. Move these down. And replace them. Time to replace them. There's some replacements that need to happen. Patrick Bailey. wonder if that dude bought anything. I wonder if he's out there looking still. I had a $500 Victor Wembanyama sitting out in the display case, and the guy came along, asked me for a deal. I told him, no, $500 is as low as I'm going. Victor Wembanyama will be a monster. Higashioka. And so he paid the full $500 for him. But then I gave him a knock 30 off a Kobe rookie to help make up for it. Because I'm such a nice guy. You know, I really am. Ian has a show he's going to tomorrow somewhere in Illinois, 2.5 hours away. We have our show on Sunday. Then we prepare for our show next Saturday. So that'll be fun. While we break Bowman starting on Wednesday. Bowman starting on Wednesday. We'll start selling Bowman on Tuesday, is my guess. So we can start breaking it on Wednesday. George Solar, now a Giant. Not hitting very well yet, George. Out of 25. And then we will, I don't know what the hell's going on. Uh-oh. I can't answer that one. Yeah, do you guys sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards? No.
Is this SGC? Because, you know, it's 7:30.
The Cardinals and the Red Sox are out of 25. Quit that. Quit it. There you go. Hey, Lincoln. What is the guy? The guy buy anything? All that he bought nothing? You sure he didn't steal stuff? You better be going over that table people try to steal. It'd be suck being hungry. Or it would suck being hungry. It was an SGC call? Huh? SGC call?
Yeah, and then when I told him that we're not SGC, he just hung up on me to say the word.
Yeah, good. That's good. We won't hear from that bozo again. Yeah, you're a bozo. I'm talking to you, bozo. You call up here, bozo. We try to help you. We try to make it a little nicer for you because if you're calling, you don't know what the hell's going on in the first place. So we're just trying to fix it for you. Can't you even talk to us? No, you just gotta hang up. Just don't call back again. We're gonna block your phone number anyway. You know why? Because we're mean people. And then when you call back 17 times, this is a true story. This is an honest, I'm going to tell you guys an honest, true story. So this guy calls up, and he is very rude and condescending. I mean, just rude and condescending. To, you know, just crazy. Talking down to me and stuff. And so finally I said, well, you know, dude, I was just trying to help you, but do me a favor and don't call back. And I hung up on him. And then I blocked his number. That dude called back over and over again, because you can see on the phone when somebody calls. I bet you he called for 10 minutes straight, just calling and calling and calling with his blocked phone number. And then finally, he gave up. Out of 50, it's Clay Holmes, and called on his cell phone and proceeded to curse at me. And so I held the phone away from my ear, and I let him just continue to curse at me and have a good time.
Do we want to take soccer?
Henry.
Much over there.
Henry. Maybe some of the blasters. Image variation. I mean, that dude cursed me for a good 5 minutes. It was kind of fun. Used all the good ones. You guys know all the good ones. Some of you guys cuss like sailors. some of you guys, Ryan Weatherspoon comes in here just profanity-laced tirades about things sometimes. You know? And I gotta say, hey, you're making my ears bleed. So those are fun ones. Those are my favorites, anyway. Shohei.
Here's all we got in the new truck. You're right. Thank you.
What are you talking about? No, we don't. We have some more. We have more blasters up top. Why you don't get that? Just get your other stuff together. When I'm done here, we'll get the other stuff together out of 50 Severino. Just worry about making sure you have everything you need for SGC. Everything.
Just like the tail end of packing stuff.
Okay, well, make sure you have everything else that you need. Because every time we go to a show, you forget. It's all right, Ryan. You can, really. True story, guys. I got another true story. I tell Ian every single show, Ian, get everything together that we need for the show. Okay, do you have everything together, Ian? Yep, got it all together. Are you sure? Oh, yeah, it's all together. Hey, how come we're missing this? How come we're missing that? How come? Oh, no, we forgot it. Oh, yeah, we forgot it. Every single show.
No actual examples, just
every single show. Jonah looks like he's something. No, he's not. Yes, I do enjoy torturing my children. No, I don't care if they like it. This is my world. Jordan Lawler. Harold Ramirez is out of 50. Today is one of those good days where people come in and they are spending big money. Those are my kind of days, the kind of days I like. You don't have to have too many of them. Zach Geloff, you get 5 or 6 of them that are spending a few $100s a piece, and you got a day. That is an image variation for Zach Geloff, Speaking of which, who hasn't messaged me is Chadley. I usually hear from Chad 5 times a day. I have to find out what's going on with him. Mackenzie Gore. DJ LeMahieu. So what's going on? Anyone have anything fun going on Friday night? Anyone? Out of 25. Little dink on the corner. That's it? I thought you had some kegger you were throwing, Bob. No? Hey, look at that, Emerson Hancock. Seattle Mariners autograph, Emerson Hancock. What's up, Jesse? I'm a very boring person. I got nothing going on. Oh, you're in Chicago? Very nice. Patrick Bailey. That sounds like fun. Or is it fun? Is your daughter there? Are we pretending that it's fun? Or is she not there and you're going to tell the truth? Is it fun? Is she at the age where it's fun? I should ask it that way. Did your hands get bigger or are these cards smaller? Both. I'm retaining water, but these cards are smaller. Thank you for pointing out that I'm retaining water. Very nice of you. Why the public shaming? Christian Walker out of 50. Was the summit fun? Yeah, it was a lot of. We had a good time. We had a good time. I was telling everybody when we talked about it the other day that I got answers to most of my questions. Last box of minis are about to be opened by Annette, if you want to mojo that. Aha, you're at that phase still. Well, you know, could be worse. That phase isn't a bad phase. As long as the other parents aren't schmucks. Sometimes, though, you get schmucky parents and it's no fun. I listed my what's his butt for $5,000. Mace Windu autograph. And then there were two others listed. They were both $8,000. One was $8,000, one was $9,000. It seems incredibly. I think $5,000 seems incredibly dumb. So I'll just wait for somebody to offer me something. But Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu is apparently that tough. So whatever. We'll figure it out when we're older. Craig Kimbrell. Out of 50. I will say again, we're going to have to learn how to like basketball and football. So I guess we're going to be focusing on expansion of the group into basketball and football because we're going to have to break them. He did not. He did not. Acuna. I don't think that's the image variation. What is that? Is that the throwback? No, it's a color swap. Okay, it's a color swap. Team color swap. Will you keep the 49er? No. Net will. But I won't. Here's a problem with football. Truthfully, here's a problem with football. Landon likes who does Landon like? The Texans, not the Texans.
No, well, he likes the Texans, but he also likes the Broncos.
Oh, he likes the Broncos now because the Broncos drafted a quarterback?
Now Bo Nix, but before that, he for some reason kind of liked the Broncos. Lincoln kind of likes the Commanders.
This is just a black border out of 50. We won't keep any. If football and basketball, we won't keep anything. If we were going to keep it, we would have kept it before when we hit that. What did we hit that Brock Purdy auto out of 50? Or 25? It was a ridiculously low number Brock Purdy auto. That would have been the time to keep it. And we didn't. It was a rookie. So no, we won't keep it in football and basketball. I honestly, I hate to say that it's the way that it's going to come out because I don't mean it. I'm not as enthusiastic about keeping the Giants, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. The only reason I keep them is because I started out keeping them. You know what I'm saying? If I was starting over again, I wouldn't keep them. And it's not the Giants. It's just less of a reason for me to Kierstead. Nestor Cortez. So I don't want to start that with other sports. Out of 25. Even though I am investing heavily in Victor Wembanyama. Ooh, man, I'm telling you what, guys. If the cards that we saw at the Industry Summit are what Topps is going to put out, poof, they are beautiful. And I will be happy. I will be happy to open them. So we're going to have to, that's going to be the next thing. And I've already been talking to our web guy about it. We have a web guy. That's how fancy we are. That is true. That is true. I would not have a massive joke. You know what? I have a lot of big Giants cards. I have to admit. You know, Will Clark was my favorite growing up. You know, my early years, my really being into the Giants years, and I got piles of his autographs. Tim Lincecum, Madison Bumgarner, you know. Even I got a lot of Posies, even though I'm not a huge Posey fan. You know, I can't complain. McCovey, Marichal. So a lot of good guys. Logan Webb, I have a pile of Logan Webb. So I probably have more big Logan Webb cards than anybody. But Patrick Bailey, I did really well in Bowman with Patrick Bailey. And you know, the Giants have some good guys, Gunner. Some good guys in this one. So, Jason Dominguez. So there will be, I mean, you know, there's some nice, Jung Hoo Lee I think will be a good player. So I'm looking forward to that, you know. Weisenhunt is really good. I'm looking forward to that. But we're just not going to go crazy. Again, I will say the thing that I would want to do is I want to not have to shift. Adley Rutschman, color swap. I don't want to have to shift money away from baseball for basketball and football. So that's the next thing we'll figure out. It is not time to run debt. We just have to figure out how to shift. Salvador the Cheater out of 50. But the football too. Yeah, Topps is Fanatics, whichever one is actually putting the effort into it. They're actually putting the effort into this. I like the extending that for 10 years. I think that was a, you know, was a good thing to do. Now you got 10 years to figure it out. So I am not unhappy. I'm not unhappy with allocations. I'm not unhappy with anything except that we, you know, it'd be nice to have an extra $100,000 laying around. Hey, Casey Schmidt is out of 15. Oop. Oh, now he's broke. Well, now you can wait 10 more years. Now you'd be waiting 12 and a half years. You know, again, I am not one. I'm not gonna. I just don't feel like the card market is imploding and things are awful. Because we don't see that. You know, they do, and I think they are actually trying to. I mean, there wasn't anybody that I spoke with, any of the conversations that I had that, you know, of the guys from Topps or Fanatics that made me feel dirty. The only one that made me feel dirty, I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to show you guys. Ready? I'm going to show you this. Here's the only one that made me feel dirty, but I only did it because I wanted to make fun of somebody. Ooh, somebody called me. I'm popular. I don't know who that is. I'm not that popular. Here's the only one. Here, you ready? Watch.
Card hobby and have a good time with your friends here.
So Cody dislikes this guy.
Cody, shout out to you. I hope you enjoyed the card hobby and have a good time with your friends here.
So Cody cannot stand him on at all, Fanatics Live or otherwise, and so So I just had to do that and send it to him. And you know what? He was nice. He was a nice guy. You know, not somebody I would hang out with, but he was nice. Out of 23 out of 25, so we're going to have a couple that we're going to random off. So I had to get that and send it to Cody because, you know, it's fun. I had to. Yes, it was a moral imperative. There was no way I could get away from doing that. Anyone have any questions? Ask me questions about anything. I will have answers. Anybody have any sports, cards, life, whatever? Go ahead. If you're watching and you have any questions about sports cards, about life, I'm here to help you. I'm here to answer your questions. I am here to help. But the summit was good, though. The summit was good. I did, Jesse, if you're here still, I did look for you. I want you to know that. I did look for you. Ben Joyce out of 50. And I had to keep the video short, though, to send to him because it won't email otherwise. So that's why it's 4 seconds. Matt McLean. So lots of good things coming up, lots of things happening, and that's good. We're going to make some changes with the way that we structure the breaks, not internally, but externally. When I talk about any changes, just so you guys know, the Facebook group will stay. We'll keep this the same. Hey, look at that, out of 5. There you go, Bob. An unintentional error card out of 5. But there's some structural changes that we need to make to the way that we're doing this. We need to open it up we need to open up the breaks to more people one way or another. You know what I'm saying? So we will. Ellie De La Cruz. Not a lot more people. I mean, honestly, guys, if we had 20 more people who bought it on a regular basis, we would never have to have anybody else. But you can't keep. It's hard to retain people because now it's even more and more. If you're not entertaining them 24/7, they don't know how to handle life. Patrick Sandoval. And so we've got to figure out a way, because I'm not going to try to entertain out of 25 anybody for 24/7. Ain't going to happen. And there's not anybody that I would trust to set in here and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? If there was somebody I could trust, it'd be different. But none of the kids want to do it, so I have a lot of people who want to, I'll come break for you, but they want to break from their house and have me send them product, and that just ain't going to work. The environment has to be controlled. I hear far too many horror stories. Riley Green throwback. Nice. There you go, Tom. Riley Green with the throwback jersey. Taylor is out of 15. Samid. Samid. Did Jesse leave already? Junior Caminero. I would let Toby do it, but he won't share his homemade french fries and deep fried shrimp with me because he's a very selfish person. My kids are hungry. Whatever. Get them a box of Pop-Tarts. Tell them to go sit in the corner. They'll be fine. Starling Marte out of 50. So what does your friend talk about on this podcast? I don't know what what would we talk about. Let's say we had a theoretical podcast for the group. We did a theoretical group podcast. What kind of things would we talk about? I mean, I know the obvious, but it would have to be a weekly podcast because you can't talk about baseball. I guess you could talk about baseball cards every day, but it's going to get kind of boring kind of quick. I guess I could get people to come on and, and talk. I get you guys to come on. Get new people coming in and being a part of the podcast. Shohei. So if I did a podcast, you guys going to come on the podcast? Be a special guest star? Be a special guest, whatever. Diaz throwback. Diaz throwback for the Rays. Jesse would come on. Who else would? Bob Overhouse, you going to come on my podcast? Much ado about nothing. Out of 50, Jazz. De La Cruz, UH performer. This week in SGC. Hey, this week SGC graded a bunch of cards. Last week they graded a bunch of cards, and next week they'll grade a bunch of cards. All right, thanks for stopping by and listening to This Week in SGC card grading. Jose Abreu's out of 15. Houston sucks this year. I don't know if they're going to right the ship. Mason Wynn. I don't know who the best team in the West is. Hey, look at that. Gene Tennis. Nice. Second autograph is Gene Tennis. Oakland Athletics. Salvador the Cheater. Yeah, he doesn't do a lot of signing. Well, I mean, he's old school, but Gibson retires. Josiah Gray. Do we have a third autograph in there? Josiah Gray out of 50. Get some former players on. All right, you got to get out of the way and drop things. 2 more boxes. 2 more boxes, then we'll be in a Topps Chrome Black. Topps Chrome Black. Do not hold your breath about a break tomorrow. Though I'll know early afternoon what kind of a day we're having. Nolan Gorman. Saturdays are usually busy. It'll be me and Annette and Lincoln. And so there's a small chance, to me guess, that I'll be able to sneak out, but not a huge one. But that's okay. Good grief. Another /25. Got some random and off to do. Just got back and I just heard that canceling all my Saturday plans was for... Yeah, well, I said there's a small chance. Did you have Saturday plans? You know. Really, it's time to start thinking about Bowman. I'm going to work on that pricing this weekend. De La Cruz. So we have that ready to go. Harrison Bader. Out of 25. Pete. That was a terrible Pete. Terrible. Jesse, if I do my podcast, you're gonna come on there and do This Week in California Collecting. Pete Alonso. Color swap. All right. It's a deal. Look at that poor thing. Oh. Oh, slightly that poor thing. Andres Jimenez. Or if you're a Ginger, Andres Jimenez. Will we get a third auto? Fred Lynn. Had that nice Fred Lynn auto yesterday. That was a good one. Jasson. You guys want a mojo this last box? The last stack? Jaron Duran. Hendry. Nick Lofton. Out of 50. Man, I like these minis a lot. I don't think they're going to offer them to us again. Though if they do, I'll grab some more. I ask for double my allocation of Bowman Megas. Thus far, I have been denied. That doesn't mean it'll stick. I just got to wait for all these other bozos who don't know whether or not they're going to get Bowman, and then they wait till the last minute. Let's see. Let's see if things have opened up. Yeah, I don't know if I want to get it or not. Spend the money on the Bowman. You know, those kind of guys. Still nothing. Daggone it. punks. Usually I get an answer right away, which is why I don't think I'm going to get more. I mean, usually they double me up right away. Kyle Harrison, maybe I made a bad. Nah, that's not true. That couldn't have happened because I got more product at the industry conference. Neto, JD Martinez. Anybody here like soccer? Soccer cards? Does anyone collect soccer cards? A lot of very positive things come along with soccer. Cigar. Color swap. I like soccer. Hyungmin Son. Or Sun Hyungmin. Either way. I like soccer. Just baseball, huh? Me too, but I like soccer. I like to open soccer. I had some cases of 22-23 Bundesliga. Very nice. Encarnacion Strand. This is out of 25. And so we went hunting for Jude Bellingham autos and struck out. Fortunately, the cases were very cheap, so striking out didn't hurt anything. When the cases are cheap, I don't mind a little hunting. You got retail Bowman coming in too. I mean, I know I have blasters coming in, but I meant from I have a company that I get retail direct. And Ryan, you do? Okay, there's some good soccer coming up. Yeah, I know you do, don't I? I knew that. Kyle Gibson. But there's some good, and I got more Bowman coming from them, so De La Cruz. I think Bowman Blasters are going to be the way to go, if I'm going to be honest. It's going to be the most affordable of the bunch. I don't think so. That would be a good idea, though. That would be a good idea to do kind of a Jason Dominguez. What was the hybrid one? Was it Archives? Archives usually has something. Put Ted Lasso in Archives. Kind of that kind of a soccer thing. We have our weekly Star Wars Unlimited tournament going on right now. We got 6 whole people to show up. That's like a miracle. Reese Hoskins. We are just not a TCG store. 5 out of 5. I mean, you know. Are my feelings hurt? No, not really. All right, what do you want to see? Over, under, 0.5. Man, that's brutal just coming in and swinging like that. That's mean, Garrett. Over, under, 0.5 Yamamoto's. Over, under, 0.5 Yamamoto's. Matt Fleming swinging for the fences right away. Good for you, Matt. I hope we hit a Devers. Oh, it is. Pete Crow Armstrong. Nothing wrong with Pete. Nothing wrong with Pete. How about this guy? Smith Shaver out of 99. And Bo Bichette. Our first card, 1-2. Kyron Paris. Kyron Paris. That is not as exciting as I would like it to be. So let's hope the last box, he's an angel, is a little bit more exciting. And then we are out of Topps Chrome Black, and I have no plans to replace it either in the shop or in the shop, so in the breaks. Last box, going after the top, Mojo. Come on, jeez Louise. Fredlin yesterday was nice, so I got no complaints about Fredlin. Is this one color? Nope. Luis Castillo, Alex Bregman, and Quinn Priester out of 75. I don't think this one's going to end as well, because I think that's a base. And if I saw the team right, Coco Montez. It's not as exciting as I wanted it to be. Well, we hit the number of autos, but this was the least exciting of the mini cases for sure. This was the least exciting of the mini cases. 2 autographs, Kyron Paris and Coco Montez. I mean, that's like, what are you going to do? We didn't get to woo, which kind of sucks. Let's see. Quinn Priester's out of 75. Smith Shawver out of 99. That's out of the black. Reese Hoskins is 5 out of 5. That's nice. Alex Jacobs /5. Encarnacion Strand /25. Corey Seagar is a color swap. We have to random off these other ones too. We'll do that at the end too. Nick Lofton /50. Pete Alonso is an color swap as well. Harrison Bader /25. Josiah Gray /50. And a Gene Tennis auto. I'm okay with that. Abreu's out of 15. Jazz Chisholm out of 50. Yandy Diaz is a throwback uniform. Starling Marte out of 50. Samit out of 15. Riley Green is also a throwback. Patrick Sandoval out of 25. Red is out of 2 out of 5. That's nice. It's not red, but, you know. Ben Joyce out of 50. Salvador Perez out of 50. Adley Rutschman is a color swap. So these are good. I mean, this is decent. Manny Machado out of 50. Nestor Cortez out of 25. This one, Texas 6, Arizona 5. So this one will go to the Rangers out of 50. Acuna is a color swap. The Kimbrel out of 50. Christian Walker out of 50. And Emerson Hancock was our second auto for Seattle. Barrios out of 25. Zach Geloff was an image variation. Harold Ramirez out of 50. Severino out of 50. Henry Davis was a color. Nope, he's an image variation too. Clay Holmes out of 50. George Soler out of 25. Higashioka is out of 15. And Curtis Mead is a color swap. Image variation. I don't know, guys. Brady Singer was also out of 50. From the big league, Justin Verlander blue. Quinn Priester auto out of 50. Xander Bogaerts blue. Austin Riley blue. Kyle Bradish was an autograph for the Orioles. And then Adley Rutschman blue. Yeah. That was the least exciting of the... so we got to do these. I don't think the same people own these. Bob, do you own the Red Sox or the A's? I don't think you do. Tampa Bay and Marlins are different too, so we're going to have to do those real quick. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, this one was not exciting, guys. I'm sorry. I would love to lie and say that it was exciting, but it didn't feel too exciting. I guess they can't all be winners because, you know, if they were, I would open it all myself. But the other ones have been good. So let's say Tampa Bay and Miami. Tampa Bay Rays get 6. Miami Marlins get 2. Okay. The Oakland A's get 4. And the St. Louis Cardinals get 6. Last one is Boston gets, so we know the Cardinals get 6 and Boston gets 4. All right, so let's bring up the display capture and go to the this thing and then jump over here. So we'll do the first one up is the Carl Yastrzemski and Orlando Cepeda. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cardinals get the first one. Next up, Oakland A's and the Cardinals. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cardinals get that one as well. This is the best way to do this. The team that, you know, cost more should have more of an advantage to get the cards. I know it kind of sucks sometimes when things don't go the way that people want them to go, but I mean, it's hard to not be fair. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Oh, Rays won it. Thought the Marlins were going to get it. So the team that cost more won the cards. Yesterday, I think it was different. If we are going to do something tomorrow, guys, I will definitely let you know. I'll definitely let you know. So Tampa Bay wins this one. These are all out of 25. And the Cardinals won 2. So Bob is the winner, chicken dinner twice. Yeah, I'll see you on Sunday, Bob. So thanks, guys. I appreciate you a lot. Tomorrow's up in the air, but don't count on it. And I will... I'm sorry this one was not as exciting. I mean, we got to 6 autos, but, you know, which is where I was hoping we would be, but we just did not get a lot of excitement out of it. Kind of is what it is. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you a lot. Have a great rest of your day.